The atmosphere inside Buckingham Palace was supposed to be one of elegance, unity, and royal tradition. Dignitaries from across the Commonwealth had gathered for one of the most prestigious state dinners of the year. Crystal chandeliers illuminated the grand hall. Cameras flashed outside the palace gates. Every detail had been meticulously planned. But according to royal insiders, what happened behind closed doors shortly before guests arrived has now become the most talked about royal drama of the evening. At the center of the controversy were Prince William, Queen Camilla, and a seat that many believe carried far more significance than anyone expected. And when William reportedly stepped in to stop what was unfolding, witnesses say the mood inside the palace changed instantly. For months, speculation has surrounded the future role of Catherine, Princess of Wales. Although she remains one of the most beloved members of the royal family, her reduced public schedule has naturally led to questions about who might represent the monarchy at key events when she is absent. Yet few could have predicted that one particular seating arrangement would spark such intense discussion. According to palace sources, preparations for the state Commonwealth dinner had been finalized days earlier. The guest list was complete. Security protocols had been approved. Seating charts had undergone multiple revisions. Everything appeared settled. Then, just hours before the event, concerns reportedly emerged regarding a prominent position at the main table, a place many royal observers traditionally associate with Catherine's standing within the institution. What happened next remains the subject of fierce debate. Sources claim that discussions began about who should occupy the highly visible position during the evening's proceedings. While some palace officials viewed it as a practical matter, others reportedly understood the symbolic importance attached to the seat. To many within royal circles, seating arrangements are never merely about convenience. Every placement sends a message. Every position reflects hierarchy. Every detail is carefully scrutinized. And that is precisely why tensions allegedly escalated so quickly. According to insiders, Queen Camilla's team believed that placing her in the prominent location would help reinforce continuity and stability during an important international gathering. On paper, the argument appeared straightforward. Camilla is queen. The dinner was a major state occasion. Her presence would naturally command attention. Yet others reportedly viewed the matter very differently. Several palace figures are said to have expressed concern that moving Camilla into a position closely associated with Catherine could trigger unwanted headlines and public backlash. The Princess of Wales remains enormously popular both in Britain and throughout the Commonwealth. Any move perceived as replacing her, even temporarily, could easily become controversial. As discussions intensified, one name reportedly became central to the debate: Prince William. Insiders claim the Prince of Wales was informed about the proposed arrangement shortly before final confirmations were made. His reaction, according to those familiar with the situation, was immediate. William reportedly viewed the issue not simply as a logistical adjustment, but as a matter of respect. For years, Catherine has represented the future of the monarchy alongside him. Together, they have become the public face of the next generation of royal leadership. Sources say William felt strongly that preserving that symbolism mattered. And, according to multiple accounts circulating among royal observers, he made his position unmistakably clear. One palace insider allegedly described the moment as firm but decisive. There was no shouting, no public confrontation, no dramatic scene. But there was reportedly a clear message. The seat should remain associated with Catherine's role. If she could not attend, alternative arrangements should be considered rather than creating what some might interpret as a replacement. Whether every detail of these reports is accurate remains impossible to verify independently. However, the story has rapidly spread through royal circles because of what it represents. This is about much more than a chair at a dinner table. It is about influence. It is about symbolism. And perhaps most importantly, it is about the evolving balance of power within the royal family. Observers have long noted the unique position William occupies today. As heir to the throne, his authority within royal operations continues to grow. Many analysts believe his voice now carries more weight than ever before. That influence has become increasingly visible during recent years as William has assumed greater responsibility across a wide range of royal engagements. At the same time, Queen Camilla continues to navigate a complex public image. While she has worked diligently to establish herself as a respected senior royal, comparisons with other members of the family remain unavoidable. Catherine, in particular, enjoys extraordinary levels of public support. Poll after poll has demonstrated her popularity. Her style, composure, and charitable work have helped make her one of the monarchy's strongest assets. That reality adds another layer to the reported disagreement. Because regardless of protocol, many members of the public see Catherine's position as unique. They do not view it as interchangeable. And according to royal commentators, William understands this better than anyone. Some experts suggest that his reported intervention may have been motivated by a desire to protect not only Catherine's status, but also the long-term image of the monarchy itself. After all, public perception matters a great deal, especially during a period when every royal appearance is examined in extraordinary detail. What might seem like a minor adjustment inside palace walls can quickly become an international headline. Royal households know this. Their advisors know this. And William certainly knows this. As word of the alleged disagreement spread, reactions among royal watchers were swift. Supporters of William argued that preserving Catherine's symbolic role was entirely appropriate. Others questioned whether the controversy had been exaggerated. Still others viewed the episode as another sign of deeper divisions that continue to exist beneath the polished surface of royal life. The truth may lie somewhere in between. Palace operations involve countless decisions that never become public. Most are resolved quietly. Most attract little attention. Yet occasionally, one issue captures the imagination of observers precisely because it touches on larger questions about the future. And this appears to be one of those moments. By the time guests began arriving at Buckingham Palace, the matter had reportedly been settled. The seating arrangement moved forward. The dinner proceeded with all the grandeur expected of such an occasion. Photographs showed smiling faces. Diplomatic conversations filled the room. To the outside world, everything appeared perfectly normal. But insiders insist that behind the scenes, the debate left a lasting impression on those who witnessed it, because it revealed something many have suspected for years. Prince William is increasingly willing to defend what he believes represents the future direction of the monarchy. And when that future involves Catherine's place within the institution, sources say he is especially determined. The significance of that determination may become clearer in the months ahead as the royal family continues to navigate changing expectations, shifting responsibilities, and growing public scrutiny. For now, however, one question continues to dominate royal discussions tonight. Was this simply a disagreement over seating arrangements, or was it a glimpse into a much larger struggle over influence, legacy, and the future face of the British monarchy? As palace insiders continue to discuss the events of the evening, many believe the real story is not who sat where, but what the reported incident revealed about Prince William's leadership style. Unlike previous generations of royals, William is increasingly seen as someone willing to step forward when he believes a symbolic line should not be crossed. According to those close to royal affairs, his focus remains firmly on protecting the institution's future, and that future is inseparable from Catherine's role within it. The state Commonwealth dinner ultimately concluded without public drama. Guests departed, photographs circulated, and official statements focused on diplomacy and unity. Yet behind the scenes, the conversation remained centered on William's reported decision. For supporters, it was a sign of loyalty and respect toward Catherine. For critics, it raised fresh questions about influence within the royal hierarchy. Either way, the moment has fueled intense speculation about how future royal decisions will be made. One thing is certain: whenever William, Catherine, and Camilla are linked to the same story, public interest follows immediately. And if these insider reports are even partly accurate, the events of this remarkable evening may be remembered as another indication that Prince William is already shaping the monarchy of tomorrow, one decision and one powerful message at a time. What do you think? Was William right to protect Catherine's symbolic place, or has this royal controversy been blown out of proportion? Let us know your thoughts below.